Salute and welcome back to Unknown Soldier Radio. Today I want to talk about racism in America and the dirt that was swept under the flag. Because racism is more than a word, action, state of mind, or hell, even a sarcastic slur. See, racism is an actual race, as ran in track and field, run by us all, but run by supremacy. And the line judge holding the gun without blanks is primarily white, but can be black, brown, any age, race, creed, color, religion, ethnicity. It doesn't matter who the op as in opposition is. Our job as watch men is to watch them. And with that being said, let's begin. Our case study for reparations 2023. No reparations, no vote.
Gotcha, bitch.
Do you support reparations for black people?
No.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
The following chart on the screen, and if you're listening through radio podcasts or through the cloud, is a chart of median family wealth in the United States and abroad. And it's a chart to show and signify that black median income wealth has been the same since the beginning of time. So just imagine there's a up here and there's a down there. Well, the black family as a median wealth income base is down there.
Reparations is a big thing.
Look, reparations are big with me. I'm the only one doing the bill. Why y'all keep fucking with me on that? I'm the only one doing the bill. It's my bill.
Which bill?
The reparations bill.
HR 40?
HR 40.
Okay.
And I've been doing it for 20 years, 30 years. And it's been around for 38.
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
Telling me about a bill that's been there for 38 years.
And there's George
In this case, Senator James Coon Clyburn
hiding in Big Daddy's pocket. And what are you doing? You're gonna reward George and destroy Charlie. You can't make this shit up.
Isn't it ironic that James Coon Clyburn from the 6th District of South Carolina, which only happens to be the 10th poorest state in the country, followed behind the District of Columbia, or D.C., outside of the corporation called the United States of America, which was founded in 1871 is?
Oh! Gotcha, bitch.
Who's going to milk that cow, Miss Scarlett? We's house workers.
Speaking of house workers, who wrote H.R. 40?
According to Network Lobby for Catholic Social Justice, H.R. 40 was first introduced in 1989 by former Representative John Conyers, DMI, and has been introduced in every Congress since. In the last Congress, H.R. 40 passed out of the House Judiciary Committee for the first time in its history. However, it failed to receive a vote on the House floor.
Did you hear what she just said? H.R. 40 was first introduced in 1989 by former Representative John Conyers, a Democrat from Michigan, and has been introduced in every Congress since. In the last Congress, H.R. 40 passed out of the House Judiciary Committee for the first time in its history. However, it failed to receive a vote on the House floor.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up.
Wheel about and turn about and do just so. Every time I wheel about, I jump Jim Crow.
There's something. If you wait on cash payments to come out of reparations, you're going to wait forever. It's not going to happen. So what you've got to do, let me just talk. Don't put that in my face.
Why are you touching me?
Okay, all right. I'm going to leave you alone.
Cut the check. Tell Nancy Pelosi to cut the check.
Yeah.
You do that for me?
She's the treasurer.
Cut the check. Somebody better cut the check.
Well,
reparations are owed, sir.
You talk to the
ADOS. You're not going to run away from this issue, Congressman.
Oh, I'm not trying to run away from it.
It seems like you are. You're walking away right now.
Oh.
Every time I hear this clip by James/Jim #Coon Clyburn, I don't know where to begin or what to say. And to be honest right now, I don't know where to begin or what to say. And the reason is because I can go so many different directions with this. And I don't know what's worse/worser. Matter of fact, I don't know what's worser. That's going to be the word that we're going to use for this fuckery. I don't know what's worser. The fact that Jim/James #Coon Clyburn has been in Congress or held a political seat since 1993, and John Conyers, the Democratic representative from Michigan, was born in 1929, And the bill he proposed, H.R. 40, didn't come to the floor or stayed back in the Judiciary Committee for over 38 years. So that means he was 60 years old when the bill was introduced. And John Conyers didn't pass away until 2019. That was only 5 years ago. So you've been in Congress or held a political seat since 1993, sir, and you feel pressed about somebody asking you a question about a bill you've been working on for over 30 years?
You can't make this shit up.
Make that make sense.
Oh! Now, there's one thing you might have noticed I don't complain about. Politicians. Everybody complains about politicians. Everybody says they suck. Yeah! Well, where do people think these politicians come from?
Now, before I get on my soapbox and pull out my tiny violin about how H.R. 40 couldn't get one fucking vote, not one fucking vote, this 118th Congress of the Congressional Black Caucus has a record number of 58 members, and y'all couldn't come together to pull your head out your ass and get one fucking vote?
You can't make this shit up.
The fuck?
There's a barbecue in there.
Whew. All right, I've composed myself.
When Jesus walked.
All right, let's get some fake church in. Fake church break, y'all. We're going to get some NAACP church going. We're going to get some Urban League church going. We're going to get some ACLU church going. We're going to get some Congressional Black Caucus church going. Oh, Honda, Kawasaki, Mitsubishi, Chevrolet. We are tired of watching y'all spooks who sit by the door as we've watched over 100 years of lynching, medical apartheid, redlining, systemic discrimination, political misrepresentation, and misinformation, and call it slavery by another name.
You can't make this shit up.
And the very statue that stands in New York City, which is supposed to represent a welcoming beacon of hope, inspiration, and freedom, with the torch that she holds, which represents the fire that keeps the pilot light on for the melting pot on the stove of the good old USA.
You can't make this shit up.
Except the thing is, the Statue of so-called liberty has chains around her feet to remind Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, and American descendants of slaves that those chains had never been broken. Oh! Because we've never made it into the melting pot, let alone the stove. The closest that we've gotten to getting inside the melting pot would be our talented 10th, and even they would be considered the dross on the rim or the edge of the pot. Gotcha, bitch. And if the melting pot has been eviscerated, and or all of the contents of the melting pot have been poured out due to illegal immigration and infiltration in this country, then they will be no better than the dross on the bottom. Oh!